Hello, it's Donor Alpha here, and today we're going to be checking out a game called Kaizen, a factory story. This is the demo for the game, which is available on Next Fest right now on Steam, and I think it's supposed to be like kind of a Zachtronics-ish, like factory build, kinda. But yeah, let's get to it. Ooh, got a bit of an intro video. Factory. I'm guessing it's going to be more like puzzle than factory though, because that's what Zachtronic games tend to be, right? Regional? I can... Oh? Okay. I love like the really retro looking art style so far. Spring, 1986, Tokyo outskirts, okay. Ooh. Matsuzawa Kogyo, uh-huh. I'll never forget the moment I stepped out of the taxi and stood in front of that old factory. At the time I was just confused. I had lots of ideas about what it'll be like working at a Japanese company. I'd polish up my language skills, even practice bowling and exchange business cards. Or exchanging business cards. But what I didn't know was, well, everything. David.
Hello? I'm David. David Sugimoto?
Oh, it's voice.
Oh, yes. You're one of the new hires this year, aren't you? We've been expecting you. Welcome to Matsuzawa Manufacturing Factory Number 1.
Okay.
This building has a real nostalgic feeling, doesn't it?
It does, but why am I here? Shouldn't you know?
But why am I here?
Shouldn't you know why you're here,
I'm
David?
afraid you might have the wrong person. I was hired to work on the international sales team.
Oh.
Don't worry. This old factory has been through a lot over the years, but its equipment still works beautifully.
Oh yeah, Masa, you're not answering
I'll
the
support
question.
you, so there's nothing to fear.
Okay.
You'll be putting together production lines before you know it.
Sure.
This doesn't make any sense. I came from America to work in business.
Right?
I don't know anything about engineering. I didn't study it in school or anything.
Looks like we're about to start the morning assembly.
Okay.
Come join us.
Oh. We listened to a brief message from the foreman about the importance of safety. Once I was over, some music began to play.
Wait, what is this? What's going on?
It's like the morning, what do you call it, calisthenics or whatever, right?
Movements.
Use arrow keys to move your body. Okay, I'm ready. Uh-oh. Ah! I'm bad at rhythm games! No! I thought this was a factory game! Why do I have to do rhythm game stuff? Oh no. Hopefully I'm not graded on this. Come on. Did not expect a factory game to begin with a rhythm game. Oh my god. Why? Hopefully this isn't gonna be a recurring theme and it's just a gimmick. Oh. Come on. How long is this gonna go? He's done! Oh my god, okay. Let's go. Hopefully it isn't too bad.
I'm not used to moving so much so early in the morning.
You and me both, buddy.
Are you feeling it yet?
Feeling it?
Are you feeling it yet, Mr.
Feeling
Krabs?
what?
The Matsuzawa spirit, of course.
Amazing.
Surely you're getting a taste of it by now.
That was... I mean, I don't think we've been here long enough for that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Just keep going and you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
Now let's take this spirit with us into the factory.
Okay. Part of me clung to the idea that this was all still some mistake, and someone would eventually find me and take me over to the business division. But I felt like I didn't have much of a choice but to go along with it for now. Eventually someone would notice I wasn't good at engineering. We'll see. Oh, okay. Corporate binder. Let's go. Just want to mention again, I've never operated a factory before in my life. Good thing that there's an easy way to fix that. If starting a production line was more difficult than pressing a button, I might be worried. But I'm sure there's something you can do, am I right? I guess so. Go ahead, try it. Everything's been set up already? Okay, here goes. Nothing, Your goal in this game is to design production lines that build specific products like this binder. I see. For this puzzle, a working production line has already been designed, all you need to do is start it. Okay. Click and drag the timeline to scrub forward and back in time. When the product has been fully assembled, click start to begin production. Okay. So close tutorial. Yeah, so like this is a very Zachtronics, isn't it? So if I like seek through, It's flipping it. And then that's moving up. Moving down. Oh, new piece shows up. And it goes there. And then it's... Okay, I see. And these are like welding operations. Okay. Well, I guess we need to move over here. And then start. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Yeah, these are welding bits, I guess, and this is like a pushing thing. And this thing like moves it and also can rotate it, I think, right? Okay, cool. Huh, okay, that was surprisingly simple. I didn't think you just pressed a button to start a whole factory, but I guess I'd never really thought about it before. Exactly. In retrospect, it's obvious that production lines need to be started and stopped. But if you've never worked in a factory yourself, your conception of the process will be abstract and disconnected from reality. You won't even realize what you're missing. So what do we do with these binders now? Grab one, you can keep your Matsuda employee handbook in it. Ooh, okay. Return to menu. So. Oh, also it's like the seal over here is Oyama-san, like the guy who's like teaching us, right? It's like his like hanko, his like seal signature thingy. That's cute. Now I'm gonna give you some components and you'll assemble the product. Okay. Hold on, that sounds like a big leap from just pressing a button. Radios like this really take me back. They were some of our first export products that really took off. That's great, but I still think it's just a bit too much to ask me to figure this out. Here, do you see these pieces? Yeah. And do you see the final product there? Yes, okay. When you put it like that, I do see that they fit together. Go on then, show me. Okay, build this radio, made of parts which must be combined to create a single finished product. When two parts are adjacent to a welder, they'll automatically be combined. Okay. So, we got a welder, we got some parts. So if I put like the tuner here, and then the speaker here, and then the controls here, that is basically what we need, right? And, wait, how do I rotate this? Ah, there we go. And then, I guess I could just do that. And that should be good enough, right? And we only have like a weld operation, I think. Boop. And that's it, right? So they show up, get welded, and we're done. Okay, we don't need to like move them in and out of like this area, I guess, unless you have parts that need flipping and stuff. Okay, not bad. When I take in this old factory, I almost feel like I've traveled to the past. This radio definitely looks pretty old-fashioned. Is there any reason you're making it now? Because they still sell, especially in places where price is more important than having the latest cutting-edge technology, cutting-edge products. This factory line may be old, but it's still inexpensive to operate, and there's no use letting it sit idle while we can still use it to produce something people want. Don't worry, we'll get to more advanced cutting-edge product later. Just remember to develop your capabilities continually, little by little. Continual improvement, that's right. A key concept in the manufacturing philosophy here. There's a specific word for it, but I'm not thinking of it right now. It's Kaizen, by the way. I'm sure you'll remember it soon. For now, let's get back to it. The keyword is Kaizen. It's the name of the game. But yeah, okay. Let's get to it. Oh, they're like slightly off as well, because like he's hand stamping them. An office lady, interesting.
Oyama-san, here are the copies of the employee handbook that you requested.
Somewhere.
Oh, thanks. You can set them over there.
And this must
Then
be the
office.
new employee. I'd heard there was an American joining us this year.
You heard correctly. This is David from Indiana.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, David from Indiana. I'm Tomoe. I hope Oyama-san isn't giving you too much trouble.
I have no idea what's going on here.
I have no idea what's going on.
I'm sure that's not unusual.
No, it is.
I see Oyama-san has really taken you under his wing.
I'm supposed to be in business, apparently.
It's only natural. This time is very important in a new employee's development. Learning the company's history and policies is one thing, but truly becoming a part of it is another matter.
If you ever want to learn how to serve tea and make copies,
No!
come to me. I'll show you how it's done.
She's stuck in the 60s.
Sure,
No.
that sounds great.
Oh, David.
That was a joke, David.
That was a joke? Okay.
After all, I'm sure you'll have more important things to do.
Hopefully... Sure, yeah.
I see.
You know, let's just move on. Okay. Royal clock. As you can see with this clock, it's important to come up with new product ideas that can be made with components you already have. Isn't this just two clocks stuck together? Well, yes, it's a world clock, see? You can display your local time on one clock and have the time somewhere else on the second one. It's useful for international business people, isn't that right, David? I suppose it is. The time differences can be pretty large. What time is it in Indiana right now? Well, if it's 3 p.m. here, it must mean it's 2 a.m. there, I think. Ah, so they're sleeping peacefully while we're in the middle of our workday? Are you jealous at some way, John? Maybe a little. Interesting. Okay, it's just 2 clocks, Use the same part more than once. Can be moved using arms, control them by adding commands to the timeline, like this push command. A push command with a negative number becomes a pull command. Using a pull command, you can also turn the grabber off. Okay. Additional parts will automatically appear when their starting location is empty. Right-click on commands to change the parameters. Okay, cool. So, let's get a clock over here. And what I'm gonna do is... it's like 3, right? I want to put it over here. Put it over here. Can we, like, stretch it out? Yeah, let's put it over here. We'll put a welder down here. And then... grab... How do I make it... I mean... how do I make it, like... yeah, grab... and then I wanna... like, have it do that, right? Wait, they didn't go through that vent. I have the grab commands over here. But it doesn't necessarily move, does it? Also, how do I put the weld commands even? Show area? Wait, what? Did I miss something? Can I change this command? Ah, okay. Move. Grab on. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. We got it. I had to adjust, like, the commands. There we go. Easy, and it puts in the welds in automatically, I guess. Yeah, why don't you take one of these for yourself? For me? It might come in handy. You could just set one for Japan Standard Time and one for Indiana Time, whatever that is. Then you'll always know what time it is back home. It might be useful if you were going to call your parents. That's right, I've been so wrapped up in learning all this, I almost forgot I should do that. Thanks for the reminder. Of course. It's no good if your parents aren't proud of you too. Oh, sure thing, buddy. Return to menu. So we got world clock done. Sport watch. Okay, let's go check this puzzle out. This wrist watch was another of our early products. Originally we wanted to make it solar powered, so it would never run on battery. That's right. We also considered adding a function that could read your mood. Wow, how would something like that even work? Well, I wouldn't say it ever really worked exactly. We decided to make it a regular wristwatch instead. Sometimes you have to settle for what you can achieve with within your means. Okay. Some parts are different from the front and the back. Click and hold the flip button to see the other side of the parts. Use arms and flip commands to flip parts. Okay. Products must be facing up to be recognized as complete. Okay, cool. So, we have the watch piece over here. We have band, and we have... oh, we only have one band. I see. Let's see. Okay, so if I have an arm over here, and we can rotate this, right? So if I put this here, arm A, how does this go? It just flips this part, right? Okay. And what if you put a welder over here? Boop. And then I need to flip it back, I guess? There we go. I guess that's the okay way of doing it. Probably the expected way of doing it. Let's go. Boom. Easy. That's only a wristwatch. I'll admit, some of the ideas we originally had seem far-fetched, but even if they aren't possible today, it's important to be thinking about them. On that note, I'd like to hear your ideas. Nothing is too silly to be considered. What about an edible wristwatch? Okay, maybe there's some ideas that are too silly to be considered. What about an invisible wristwatch? Now you're just being absurd on purpose. You said nothing was too silly. Yeah. How'd you find it? Like, you'd put it down and you'd lose it forever. From South Bend to Tokyo? South Bend? Oh. South Bend Automotive. Your car our problem? Hey there, champ. If you're getting this, it means you've made it. How's the land of the rising sun treating you? I know you only just got there a little while ago, but we can't help ourselves and want to know all about the trip over. What your life is like there, if you're getting along with your coworkers so far. Hard to believe you're almost 10,000 miles away right now. You might have heard me say this before, but Japanese companies are known for having a very rigid seniority system that aren't exactly in the habit of promoting people on merit, and it's especially tough when you're from outside of the country. Sure, maybe you aren't going to have that corner office anytime soon, but if I've learned one thing in my time, it's that no matter where you are or what situation you're in, the key to a successful career is consistent and applied effort over time. You know the speech. Let us know if you want anything from home. I'm sure there's a lot of amazing food to eat there, but maybe you're missing a good pork tenderloin sandwich. We could mail you one. Your mother tells me this is a bad idea. Well, I tried. All the best, Dad. I see. Also, all this stuff that they're talking about is very much dated, by the way, for the record, I guess, as someone who does work in Japan. But yeah, okay. I had an idea for a toy that's simulated night vision goggles. Of course, real night vision was beyond our capabilities at the time, but I thought a device with colored lenses could be fun. Once we started to build it, it turned out that people really liked the idea of inexpensive binoculars that you could take with you to the beach or mountains. I didn't really realize that you were the one having a lot of these ideas. It wasn't just me, we all tried our best to come up with something that people would want. I see, so the search for new products never ends. Now you get the idea. Okay. Like welders' riveters are used to combine parts, but they are a different shape and target different grid squares? Okay. Ah, I see. I see. So we've got an eyepiece over here, got a barrel over here. We got a hinge over here. Okay. So we need to rivet this. We need to weld this, I guess, or we want to rivet it. I guess we could if you have two riveters. Okay. So if I do that, and then I flip it over with the arm. Boop. So that should rivet. And then I probably need to like flip it once more, right? There we go. Done. Okay, that's pretty simple. These binoculars aren't bad even for today. I can totally see a crow pecking at the trash over there. They turned out okay as a product, though I'd still like to create night vision goggles one of these days. This might be a weird question, but what made you interested in designing toys? Originally, I didn't care for such things, but when my nephew was born, I started to think about it. Ah, so that's what did it. What do you think makes a good toy? For me, a good toy acts like a spark for the imagination. A spark for the imagination? Here, let me show you what I mean. Okay. What's the next one gonna be? Defender bot. Ooh. Now, this really takes me back. Who doesn't love a toy robot? Let me guess, Oyama-san. You wanted to make it walk and talk too? Of course, like our other early products, we had ambitions that were a little bigger than our capabilities. Luckily, kids have a lot of imagination, so they were able to make up the difference. A beep boop beep boop, destroy, destroy. It looks like some adults have a lot of imagination too. That's not exactly what the robot's personality was like, but you've never seen the show it's based on, have you? You should watch an episode or two if you get the chance. Don't tell me this is part of his education too. That's important to share cultural reference points. Okay, sure. So that's what the defensive part looks like. We got this, got the head, got the arm, got the leg. So yeah, we only get one of each part, I guess. A lot of flipping and stuff, huh? I think we need to put the flippy bit over here. So we need a welder for here. Oh, it's costing us money now. 5 million? Whoa. Unfortunately, I don't think we can use any fewer parts in this. So, if I put a rotate over here, and then rotate that, and then we just rotate it back, right? It's done. I wonder if there's like a way to make it cheaper, but like, given the position things are in, I don't think so, right? Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine like a way to make it cheaper. Continue. Even though this is just a simple robot toy, the development of robotics is rapidly advancing. One day soon we really will have robots that walk and talk. They might even dance and sing. That sounds fun. But I'd rather have a robot that cooks me a nice dinner after a long day at the office. I don't see why that couldn't happen as well. Robots will be able to do anything. Beep boop. Neighborhood bully detected. Deploying space ray. It seems like robots inspire both of you in different ways. Uh-huh. Area, so we could have made it more compact. The cost is the same. Time is the same. Okay, okay. How would we have made it more compact? Interesting. I'm curious. Oh, I guess this one at the top over here, maybe. Having that not take up as much space? Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. If we get rid of this, how do we get rid of this? If we get rid of this, and then put a welder here. See? Now it becomes smaller. There we go. Return to menu. So, what do we have next? The Matsuzawa way. Okay. Let's go check that out. It took me a while, but I finally understood what Oyama-san was doing. He was giving me hands-on experience with the factory equipment, as well as a close-up look at the company's history through some of its first products. I suddenly came to a new appreciation for this way of introducing me to the company as a whole. It reminds me of like the Karate Kid like training arc, right? A little bit. I wonder if they did that on purpose. A deep understanding of how products are made would inform how I approach sales. Well, at least that's what I thought. Oh no, it wasn't.
This is Terahata-san from the business division. He's here to take you up to headquarters so you can start that job in international sales.
Oh, it was, okay.
Oh, I see. Indiana, was it?
It was part of his training.
Yes. I mean, that's the state I'm from.
Huh. You're like a real Indiana Jones.
I'm not sure that Indiana Jones is actually from Indiana.
That's how it goes.
In Japan, though, we say Indy Jones.
They do say that.
I see.
My reaction as well.
Oyama, I need to ask you a favor.
I feel like I've had this conversation before. Oh my god.
We need someone to help set up the plastic food operation. You know, Ishibashi and his team. Do you think Indiana David here can do it?
David, you like Japanese food, don't you?
Indiana isn't even his surname. Sure. I sure do.
Then you're in luck.
Oyama, you should go with him.
What?
What?
I'm concerned about an American going out there on his own.
Oh no.
You should go with him. Help him succeed.
Sure.
Okay.
Hope you have fun out there.
You too, Moogie. Lend your sincere support to them both.
Wait, me too?
She's going to? All three of them are just getting moved to a different like factory?
That's right. The three of you together will help each other and help Ishibashi. This is what our company needs most, so you're doing important work.
Kinda sus.
Any questions?
I guess we don't get to ask questions. Okay, so we move to Ishibashi. Ooh. Fancy. That night we went to the bar to blow off some steam and talk about our unexpected assignments.
Wow.
Oh.
After all that, I guess I'm not going to headquarters after all.
And izakaya.
You sure aren't. We're shipping out to Nowheresville.
Oh no!
Why?
Hate when that happens.
Well, it's just so far away from everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of the way,
I love
so
the art style though.
It feels like we're being passed over for more important things.
Oh no!
But he said it was important for the company.
They always say
Let
that.
me tell you something about Terahata. Matsuzawa Kaicho likes to golf, see?
Oh no!
Every time Terahata plays golf with him, Matsuzawa Kaicho wins the bet. Why? It's not because the chairman is a better player. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of person Terahata is.
He's a brown noser.
What about you, Oyama-san?
I was invited to golf with the chairman just once. I won the bet.
Oh no!
Is that
That's
why
fucked up.
Terahata-san is your boss and not the other way around?
No, I mean, probably not. He's much more senior than I am. I just mean to illustrate our personalities.
Are you sure? It seems like you're bitching about him getting a promotion that you
Losing
didn't.
to the boss.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle stuff like that. Once I start competing, I need to go all the way.
Yeah, Tomoe seems like the type that kicks ass,
You're
right?
lucky, Tomoe-chan. Once you get married, corporate politics will be a world away.
Huh. Yeah, lucky.
Oh my god, the undertones. Ooh. Okay. So, New Life is the next chapter, but I think I'll be cutting the video here. I might play a bit more of it in the future, but yeah, the demo is out on Steam as part of the next fest thingy, so go check it out if you're interested. We mainly did just tutorial bits just now, but hopefully it gets a bit more complicated. We'll see. Anyway, if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye bye!